went to sleep without a good night. I woke up without a good morning. And I can live without anyone telling me I'm proud of you. Because in the end, you only have yourself.
Listen, it's not personal at all. I'm detaching myself from everything and everyone that doesn't contribute positively to my mental and spiritual growth. Where I'm headed in life, I need absolute focus and groundedness. Some people will understand, others won't. It is what it is. So if you spend your energy throwing fucking tantrums about me making decisions to better my life, well, here's something that'll make you more mad. A smile and a fuck you.
Why is it that when God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea? When God wanted to create trees, he spoke to the earth. When he wanted to create us, he spoke to himself. What happens when you take a fish out of the sea? It dies. What happens when you take a tree out of its soil? It also dies. What happens when we become disconnected from God? We die. God is our natural environment. We were created to live in the presence of God. It is only in him that life exists.
Stop waiting for life to be easy. Stop hoping for somebody to save you. You don't need another person lying to you. Things don't all add up. But you are resilient. Face some hard facts and you could have an incredible life.
What is the Matrix? The Matrix is a system that is everywhere. It's all around us. You can see it when you look out of your window or when you turn on your television. This system is created by a powerful society that controls everything. They control the wars, the news, the medias, the money in this world, and they also control your life. You will ask how. With this answer, you will understand why it's called the Matrix. It's because your mind is coded, and that code is: go to school, find a 9-to-5 job, buy a house, get married, and pay taxes your whole life. This is what everyone is saying that is a normal life, but it's not a normal life. It's a life in the Matrix, and 99% of the world is coded by this code. And they coded you this way just to make you blind, so you cannot see the truth. And you will have a question again, and that will be, what truth? The truth that you are a slave, like everyone else in this world, that you are in a prison that you cannot see or touch, a prison for your mind. And there are two options to escape it. The first one is to make a lot of money and set yourself free. And the second one is to stand up, all of us, and fight together against the system. You may not believe what I said, but this is the sad truth about the world. We are the ones who can change it, but only if you choose to wake up.
This is how you can tell if someone is lying. Imagine you ask someone an easy question that needs a fast and clear answer. Like, where were you at 10 a.m.? If the person answers and keeps talking on and on for about a minute, they're probably lying. People who lie often want to seem like they know a lot, so they make up long and tricky stories when you ask them a simple question. They do this to try and make you believe them better. Now hit that follow. And ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and bring you down.
You're right! It may never work out, but me, I'm that motherfucker that never stops trying, bitch! Stop trying to make everybody else happy when you're not happy yourself.
If you came across this video, you are on the right track. It doesn't matter what you do, how old you are, what country you live in. I promise you that you will succeed. Because while people are wasting their time watching stupid videos, you are watching videos to improve yourself, even on social media. That's why this video came your way. Even the social media algorithm is aware of the fire burning inside you. Just be patient and keep working. You will succeed.
Listen to me, man. Nobody is gonna push you harder than you can push yourself. You're the one that wakes yourself up in the morning. So when the sun rises, we go again, bitch. This is what we do, man. This is a game. This ain't a game, man. This ain't a game.
Why do you limit your beliefs? You limit your beliefs because you don't trust yourself. Why don't you trust yourself? Because every time you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you break your own promise. So you need to start on the small wins. Get groomed, clean your room, start hanging out with good people. Read a chapter in a book and say, I'm going to read a chapter. And you sit down and you read it and you start building trust with yourself. And then you realize, wow, I can actually do anything that I want.
Listen, hurting someone's feelings is as easy as throwing a rock in the ocean, but you never know how deep that rock goes.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
I've seen people get back together and try again, and they have been better than ever. I'm kind of hoping that will be us. I don't mean to interrupt your scrolling, but if God is the reason why you are still breathing, type amen. I don't trust words, I trust efforts. People can tell you anything, but efforts will tell you everything. Be disciplined. There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, empty pockets, no friends, only you, your beliefs, and God.
5 dark truths about school nobody wants you to know. Number 1. It creates workers, not thinkers. Number 2. School grades are just the outcome of your memory, not your intelligence. Number 3. In school, they teach you lessons and give you a test. The real world gives you a test and then teaches you a lesson. Number 4. It has nothing to do with making a lot of money. It makes you a slave of money. Number 5. It is a system distracting you from pursuing your dreams as they are forcing you to be good at many irrelevant subjects. Follow this page for more videos.
Can you tell me what happened in the 5th last reel you watched? No? Well, that's what I thought. You must ask yourself, what do you want to be in life? Who do you want to become? Because if you want to be great, then you must do what the greats are doing. And they aren't scrolling mindlessly on Instagram. You must build a clear vision of your goals and work towards them consistently. Success comes from deliberate actions and continuous efforts, not from aimless distractions. Now get to work.
I trained chess for 3 hours today, and I'll get 50% of the people will say, oh, that's too long. You can't train for 3 hours. That's counterproductive. Somebody somewhere at one time said you could overtrain a muscle, and if you overtrain a muscle, it's going to shrink. So I guess people are going to believe this for the rest of their fucking lives. Do me a favor and just try it. Fucking try it. Give it a try.
If your dog starts barking at you, someone else is feeding it. I'm not talking about dogs. If your dog starts barking at you, someone else is feeding it. I'm not talking about dogs.
The money is coming. The freedom is coming. And your turn has never been closer. You will make it.
If you ever disrespect me and I'm calm about it, never trust me again, I'll fuck you up when the time is right.
This is a slap to your fucking face. A wake-up call for the dogs who can't seem to beat their addiction. Stop. It's getting embarrassing. You used to be able to control your addictions. Now your addictions control you, and you became weak, going down that just one more time route. Soft shit. You are not invincible, and you aren't fooling anyone. The only way out of this is to be disciplined with yourself. So disciplined you embarrass people who think they are disciplined. Tell yourself, no, I won't do that, and be ready to die behind your word. If you say you'll do 5 push-ups, do them. If you say you'll only drink water, then only drink water. Train your mind to obey your word. If you say something, you do it. Period. This will increase your discipline, allowing you to kick your addiction. Now keep your head down, put up, and lock in. There's potential in you. Live up to it. You say I have changed. You say I'm not the same person I used to be. You are absolutely fucking right. I'm not the same person that was used. I'm not the same person that was disrespected. I am not the same person that was made to feel less worthy of myself. Who I am now is the version of myself that I prayed to be. I had to change to become the person you see now. I am much bolder, stronger, and wiser. And if you don't understand that, then you can remain in the fucking dust. Because I will soar higher and higher than you could ever imagine. And there is not a single fucking thing anyone can do to bring me down.
I promise you, if you put your mind to it, and you work hard, and you never give up, and you do not listen to the rejection, you can achieve anything that life throws your way.
I will never quit.
Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up.
It's time to get back to work.
For the reason that you ain't where the you want to be is because you don't have the discipline levels that you actually need to have.
When it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when you jump.
Don't be on social media too much.
A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try.
That's how winning is done.
Don't chase women more than you chase your goals. If you're truly working on your goals, then most women are just a waste of time. They'll weaken you, and you'll never become the version you want to become. Listen closely to what the Bible says. Proverbs 31:3. Listen, my son, do not chase after women and lose your strength. Women like that have destroyed kings. Amen.
You're a warrior. Warriors don't give up and they don't back down. Pick up your sword, your shield, and fight.
Don't limit yourself if you see somebody bigger than you. Your mentality should be, just wait, I'll fucking catch up to you. I'll get you one day, just wait.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions.
How to get respect from others. Using psychology tricks. Before I explain to you what respect is, let me tell you why it is important. Respect is the feeling of being valued, appreciated, and treated fairly by others. It can boost your self-esteem, confidence, and happiness. It can also help you build trust, rapport, and influence with people you interact with. Here are some of the psychology tricks that you can use to get more respect from others. 1. Make eye contact to invite someone else to go deeper. Eye contact is one of the most subtle yet powerful communicators of our emotions. And subconsciously, we're able to understand what someone else is feeling through their eyes. When you make eye contact with someone, you show them that you are interested, attentive, and confident. You also invite them to share more about themselves and connect with you on a deeper level. 2. Always be the first to refer to someone by their name. According to Dale Carnegie, author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, a person's name is the sweetest and most important sound in any language. When you use someone's name, you show them that you remember them, respect them, and care about them. You also make them feel more special and important. 3. Always have a standard posture. Your posture can affect how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. When you stand or sit straight with your shoulders back and your head up, you project confidence, authority, and competence. You also feel more alert, energized, and positive. People are more likely to respect someone who looks confident and comfortable in their own skin. So these are some of the psychology tricks that can help you get more respect from others. Try them out and see how they work for you. How to make an annoying person look stupid. Have you ever encountered someone who was rude, insulting, or annoying to you? How did you react? Did you lose your temper, argue back, or feel hurt? Or did you manage to handle the situation calmly and cleverly? In this article, we will share with you some tips on how to make an annoying person look stupid without getting angry. You will learn how to respond in different ways that show your maturity, confidence, and dignity. By following these tips, you will not only make the rude person feel awkward, but also impress others with your composure and wit. 1. Responding with a simple thank you shows maturity on your part, implying that their remark didn't affect you. 2. End the conversation immediately, which indicates that you don't endorse their view, but doesn't damage the relationship. 3. Respond with, "You almost hurt my feelings," which has a hint of sarcasm that helps shut them down. 4. Respond with, "You're right," to disappoint them about not eliciting the desired reaction. 5. Make them question their own behavior by saying, "You always have to be so negative, don't you?" 6. Embrace the person by laughing off their rude comment. 7. In case of friends and family, show raw emotions and warmth to dampen their hostility. 8. Say that you appreciate their opinion and continue the conversation with dignity. Have you ever heard someone tell a story of what happened? But you don't know if they are telling the truth or not. Today I will teach you a technique called Stare the Liar, which will help you know if someone is lying. If you suspect that someone is lying, look them straight into their eyes and say nothing. This will make them realize that you suspect them of lying. If they are telling the truth, they will be confused why you think they are lying, and they will say something like, "It's true," or "Do you think I'm lying?" However, if they are lying, they will be scared that you may have found out that they are lying. This will make them tell you more details to the story to make it sound more believable. But just know that if they do this, they are lying.
Wake up in the morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee.
Keep talking. With that right there, that fires me up. That makes me fucking happy, what you just said. That brings joy to my life right there.
Be disciplined. There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, empty pockets, no friends, only you, your beliefs, and God. To achieve success, you need to manipulate yourself. If you don't have any motivation and don't want any, scroll right now. But if you want to be the best, you need to believe in yourself and put in the work. I want you to start visualizing and emotionalizing your own goals in your head, even if you haven't started working towards them yet. The human mind can't decipher what is real and what is created. After a while, your subconscious will start believing you are already successful and will start finding ways of proving you are already successful, as well as finding new ways of continuing your success. If you have made it this far, drop an 11 in the comments and follow my Instagram for more dark psychology. One person who comments will get my ebook for free. Dark psychology tricks to make someone obsessed with you. 1. Distance. People fall in love through their imagination. Give them the space to think about you and fall for you. For example, you can distance yourself by not texting or calling them too often, or by going on a trip without them. This will make them wonder what you are doing and who you are with, and they will start to miss you and imagine being with you. 2. Create desire. You cannot desire something that you already have. Don't let them feel like they have you 100%. Make them fear losing you from time to time. For example, you can create desire by not being too available or predictable, or by flirting with other people in front of them. This will make them feel insecure and jealous, and they will want to have you more. You can also surprise them with gifts or compliments, or tease them playfully. This will make them feel excited and curious, and they will want to know more about you. 3. Be the only source of a certain need, for example, affection, physical touch, vulnerability. If they meet their needs through other people, you won't be special. If you are the only source, they'll feel like they need you.
It doesn't matter how long we've known each other. Loyalty has an expiration date, and that date is the day you choose to not appreciate what I bring to the fucking table. So we can either go our separate ways, or you can remain in the same spot while I progress in life.
While they're partying, you're working. While they're sleeping, you're working. While they're at the cinema eating junk food, you're at home healthy, eating organic food, developing your mindset. Why? Not because you're a freak, but because you realize that in order to get to the next level, you must be willing to sacrifice the necessities and the requirements to get to the next level.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. You know, the devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. He's my favorite. Don't you bother him. Yeah. Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
There's 1,000 ways to say this.
But listen, because I'm only going to say it once. My dad left my mom when I was in 2nd grade with 6 kids. So I have 5 brothers and sisters. And that was the only picture I had of him. So when I got older and I graduated from my rehab when I was 21, that was the only picture I had, and I told myself that I want to be a better man. I want to be bigger than him. I'm never going to be anything like him. So every day I would look in the mirror at the gym. I remember that picture. And it started out when I was, just getting started. And I envisioned myself being bigger, and I pushed myself, and I fought. Every day I push myself. It bothers me so much. That's the reason why I defend my natural status, is because I fought for it. Because no one gave it to me. Because it was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me.
You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something.
It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful.
Failure gives you 2 choices. You stay down or you get up.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you.
The most important thing in the world is what you believe about yourself. That's the most important thing.
No matter what happens to you, it ain't over. It ain't over. Ain't no such a thing as over.
When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is.
Always keep going. Always. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready.
I don't care about anybody else. I'm in a battle with the only person that fucking makes sense. I'm in a battle with the only person that I really want to fucking beat, and that's me.
They no longer want you. Maybe you failed a test in school, you worked your ass off. Guess what? You failed the fucking test. Get over it, move past it. Learn to not let life hijack your brain. No one cares what you did yesterday. It only matters what you're doing today. I don't live off that whole shit. I wish the water was cold. I wish them motherfucking instructions keep on fucking running. I wish the fucking rain. 18. You know me, son? Get it. 19. You know me, son?
If you aren't a pussy and know what comes after summer, then listen the fuck up. Because this is what makes or breaks you. Every fall and winter, certain people get excited for the season. Not because of Halloween and Christmas, but because of the glow-up they'll go through. Too cold to be going outside. Work and school are taken up all the time, forcing everyone to put in real fucking work. Perfect. That's perfect for a dog like you. Every time it's this season, you go into isolation mode. You'll be hitting the gym all serious, not messing about with your routine, making the gains and hiding it under layered clothes. So get excited this year, because this year will be your best glow up. You know what to expect. You know this is when the best you shows up. It's the calm before the storm. So get calm. It's time to transform. Keep your hood up and stay to yourself. It's glow up season.
You're all making the same fatal mistake. You must have learned that happiness is the ultimate goal. But guess what? It's completely false. Happiness comes and goes. What you should aim for is to be proud of yourself. The biggest problem with pursuing happiness is that your actions will depend on your emotions. You'll be trying to find the quickest and easiest ways to get there, which will lead you into laziness, alcohol, and probably drugs. Look around you. Everyone falls into this trap. The result is always the same. These people will never be truly happy and will always be in pain. But now, what's the solution? It's very simple. You have to become the person you always wanted to be. Your identity is the most important thing in your life. What's the point of your life if you don't even like who you are? This lack of identity is the main reason why people feel lost and depressed. Become that person who, even in your grave, all the people who knew you will talk with admiration about the life you led. Be this man, be this woman. You're missing this girl, right? Being a cuck wasn't enough.
Now you're acting like an emotional child. And guess what? Another boy will sleep with her. Another boy will bring her kids to the world.
What an idiot. God caught you lacking. You asked for strength, so he gave you a hard time. What happened to your desire to conquer the world? Could it be that everything you promised was bullshit? If not, you have a legacy to fulfill. Stop holding in it. Destroy these limits. You have to show God the beauty of his own creation. Show everyone what your family's blood can do. Be a man.
Acho que é o Talibã. Nós tá...
Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything.
When someone says mean things about you, there's a smart way to handle it. Imagine you're the leader of a band, and it's your time to shine. When they finish talking, calmly ask them, "Is there anything else you want to say?" Now, two things can happen. They might keep saying hurtful things, so you ask the question again. Anything else? The idea is to make them admit defeat and say, "No, I'm done." Then you ask them, "Why did you say all those things to me?" They might struggle to come up with a good excuse or feel sorry. If they act tough, you can show them you're not bothered by saying, "Why do you think I care about what you want?" That will make them quiet. But wait, there's more. Take a deep breath, smile, and walk away confidently as if their words don't affect you. That's the final victory. You win. What you're gonna learn should be like illegal. Today, you'll learn how to get into their head. This technique is extremely toxic. If you're not happy, you scroll. If you're satisfied, you watch, record, and subscribe. This technique simply involves creating anxiety or fear in your target or flirt. You'll just multiply situations of fear and apprehension to put your flirt in an emotionally uncomfortable position. For a simple and concrete example, disappear for hours without explanation and come back with a tangible reason, like saying your phone wasn't working, and repeat the experience over and over. This technique is highly effective because it plays on our fear of rejection. The fact that the person disappears without giving us any updates makes us feel like maybe they ghosted us, maybe they don't want us anymore, or maybe we're not interesting enough, which makes us uncomfortable and scared. But once that person reassures us by simply saying there was something preventing them from talking to us and they didn't ghost us, we'll be relieved, triggering a dopamine rush, which makes us feel good. In the long run, it'll unconsciously make us addicted to that person. This technique is deadly maneuver. For more manipulation techniques, join me on Instagram. You might think that friends are your biggest allies. You're so wrong. Friends are often the first ones to betray you. Instead, you should focus on your enemies. If you hire a former enemy, he will be more loyal than any friend. He will do anything to prove you he is worth it. I'm gonna upload all 48 laws of power, so follow and take action or stay scrolling.
How many hours a day do you have to work to develop a physique like that? Well, most bodybuilders train at least 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. I only train a total 3 hours a week. Okay, what do you do during those hours? Train very hard.
There is the overall champion, Mike Spencer, Washington, D.C.
Today I'll teach you how to be a good liar. A good liar acts like he is a bad liar. When you lie about something insignificant, act like you have the worst poker face. Smile and laugh and act like you can't lie without smiling. For example, when you and your friends try to lie to a guy in school that you have a math test today for fun to make him panic. Smile while you are lying. Don't look into the target's eyes and make it obvious you are lying. This will make the target think that you are lying and will ruin your prank. Your friends will blame you for being a bad liar. Do this for long enough, and you will get a reputation for being a bad liar. Now, when you have to lie about something extremely important, no one will suspect a thing. Don't follow this account if you want to get manipulated.